Yo, it's your boy Brian B.Y. Jennings, and right now you're watching True School Sports. Yeah, though.
Just shameless plug. Go down the comment section, all right? You'll see it, and go to the official True School Sports merch store to get yourself a hoodie like this or a tank top like this. It's great stuff. If you get one of these True School Sports shirts, I guarantee you, your success with women will quadruple, guaranteed. We got to get that fight soon. What do you think about like Terence Crawford fighting Kell Brook? Because a lot of people are saying this that the fight is no good. Like that's not a good matchup.
Why is it no good?
No, I don't know. I'm saying I don't think it's not good. I'm
Well,
saying
let me run this by you. Everybody's favorite fighters, the PBC, the LDBC crew, the Haymanites, and the Agenda crew. They all want their guys to fight Crawford, but Crawford's caught on the wrong side of the street. Why don't they come over to the right side of the street where Crawford is? Because he's where the money is. So in the meantime, is they all complain, but none of their heroes will fight Crawford. They're all on the sidelines waving.
the
Okay.
one thing they always say is, "Oh well, he's not ducking Terence Crawford. He just wants to collect all the belts on his side of the street first. That's why he's fighting Danny Garcia."
Why does Danny Garcia have a belt? Did I miss
No,
something?
he doesn't have a belt, but like they try to justify it and say,
Okay.
"Yeah, he wants to fight all his guys on his side of the street. He wants to conquer
I
that
know.
side."
I know Danny Garcia doesn't have a belt. I was being sarcastic. I mean,
I know.
listen. They're always shooting agendas. They made Wilder look like a fool with the 249 excuses why he lost the fight. They kept coming up with new ones every day. These
Yeah.
LDBCers, and you know what? The guy lost. Face it, the guy lost. All the experts thought that Fury was going to win the rematch. Everybody, myself, everybody, anybody who had any expertise thought, what you guys can't box a lick. Suffer with those consequences. Get knocked out. He went
Yeah.
out on his shield. He was begging to get the. Why'd you stop the fight? Well, we wanted to save your life, son. Maybe your life wasn't worth saving, but we saved it.
Yeah. I don't know why everybody's saying that this fight with Crawford and Kell Brook isn't good. I mean, Kell Brook, I know he's not what he once was, but the guy's a former IBF world champion. A
Let me tell you,
credible name.
he's a good puncher. He's got a great chin. He's a tough guy. He's only lost 2 fights in his career, and that was the Spence, who's a top fighter, and he lost to Golovkin at 160 pounds. The guy's going to bring it. He's bringing the hay. I don't know how strong he'll be at 147 pounds. That's another issue. Can he make the weight safely and be strong? I don't know about that. But listen, he's getting a couple $1,000,000 plus the UK TV. It's a big fight in the UK. It's on TV there. I mean, it's Custer's last stand. I think he'd rather lose to Crawford than he would lose than take the chance to lose against Amir Khan and get laughed at for the rest of his life in the UK and get beat by Amir Khan. At least you get beat by a top fighter. You can always fight Amir Khan after. You fight Amir Khan first, there's no what's his name fight. There's no Crawford fight, right? So
You're right. You're right. I think Terence Crawford though. I think Terence Crawford's actually going to fight a better version of Kell Brook than Earl Spence did, because I was watching the fight with Earl Spence and he looked slow. Like he looked slow from round one, Kell Brook, because he had to make that sharp weight cut.
he's not a fast fighter. He's physically strong and can punch. He's not fast. There's nothing fast about Kell Brook.
When he puts his punches together, he's relatively fast.
I'm sorry, what was that?
When he puts his punches together, he's relatively fast. Like I think he's fast when he puts them together.
He's fluid, but he's not fast. Fast isn't the right word. You know what I mean? Hector Camacho, the deceased Hector Camacho, was fast in his heyday. Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather, Howard Davis Jr. Those guys were fast. There's nothing fast about Earl Spence or
Kell Brook.
Kell Brook. No, those guys aren't fast. Those guys are just. Spence has got regular speed, and Brook is at.
Yeah. Well, either way, I think Kell's gonna be really up for the fight, and I think that he'll be a tougher fight. He'll be a better version of himself when he fights Terence Crawford than he was for Earl Spence, because he's not taking that sharp weight cut after the Golovkin fight.
Well, there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that, but he doesn't fight that often in recent years. And I saw him on a picture recently, and he was a little blown up not too long ago. So he's still got to take a weight cut. Trust me.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm looking forward to that fight. My man Antonio wanted me to ask you about the Canelo Alvarez suing DAZN and Oscar. He said, "Tell the brother about Canelo suing DAZN and De La Hoya." So what do you think about that, Rick?
When I think about it, I think that I think Canelo rushed it. I think we're in a pandemic situation. He gave him a couple months to negotiate. It wasn't enough. I have a problem with everybody in this lawsuit. Okay, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
First of all, I understand force majeure. I understand cutting the purse, attempting to cut the purse because of the times. That part I'll agree with DAZN. I'm disappointed about Canelo not heeding to that, but I am also very disappointed in DAZN because they're calling they have this thing in the contract. He's got to fight one premium fighter a year and one regular fight a year out of the two. Well, but the problem is they're calling what's his name, McCallum Smith, an undefeated world champion, and Billy Joe Saunders, an undefeated now 2-division champion. They're calling them non-premium opponents, but they're calling Oscar De La Hoya, Jose, whatever is the MMA guy, and Kareem, the MMA guy. They're calling those guys premium opponents. Those are not premium opponents. Okay, they have all three have no chance of winning, and it's not a premium opponent. Okay, Billy Joe Saunders has a shot at winning, and so does McCallum Smith. Those are premium opponents. That I have a problem with there. I have a problem with Oscar, only in this sense. Okay, Oscar's lost complete control of the situation because he and Canelo are on the outs. And if him and Canelo were getting along, I'm blaming Canelo for this too, they wouldn't be in this problem as much as they are. Okay, and of course he's got to get sued because he's on the paper. Okay, and so they're making it like, oh, we're going to sue Oscar, we're going to sue the company, we're going to sue DAZN. When it comes down to it, DAZN's responsible to pay, not Oscar. Oscar's ultimately responsible to pay. Okay, but the one dwelling out the funds is, of course, DAZN. They're the ones with the deepest pockets.
Yeah, John Skipper and them.
Yeah. What do I think? I think that DAZN is very poorly run as a operating company as far as the boxing goes. I'm not going into soccer and all this other stuff. Let's just deal with boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. And because boxing is the one sport that doesn't have a league. So I believe that they're very poorly run. This is a big result of that. And I think over the next 75 days, they'll get this straightened out where Canelo's fighting for DAZN and Oscar in January, and then he's going to fight GGG as part of the deal come May. That's what I see.
Virtuoso says, not all Canelo fights are created equal.
If he put $5 up, I'd answer that question. But for $2, I'm sitting there numb.
Yeah. You got to put on 5, Virtuoso. Put 5 on it.
You better tell him this is 2020. This ain't 2002.
No, step it up, champ. No, but yeah, DAZN. I'm actually like I thought the DAZN was gonna do a lot better job than they're doing. It's that they've really like
they don't have a boxing guy. They don't have a boxing guy. They have nobody with boxing experience. They got a bunch of TV executives, and that doesn't work. You need a boxing guy. Don't they get that? It's simple.
They should have seen what happened with HBO, and that should have been kind of like an example of what not to do.
Showtime, Sean Porter.
It's Aerosmith Dre.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas.
You're watching True School Sports. You're watching True School Sports. All right.
And you're watching True School Sports.
Stay tuned.